A single slit has a width. It's too hard. A 0.113 millimeters. Okay, so our B, so we're going to use this formula, right? Lambda, theta is lambda over B, right? And what they're talking about is on this pattern, there's these evenly spaced. So from the maximum to the first minimum, that angle is lambda over B. Okay, this is also lambda over B. This distance is lambda over B. I didn't draw them like they look the same, but they are the same. Okay, so we're going from here to here. That's going to be lambda over B and lambda over B plus 2 half lambda over B's, right? So this theta is actually, our theta is going to be 3 lambda over B. And here's why. Okay, here's half a lambda over B. Here's a whole lambda over B. Here's a whole lambda over B here. Okay, so it's 2 whole lambda over B's plus 2 half lambda over B's. Okay? So we're distance from the center of the first bright maximum on the left side to the center of the first bright maximum on the right side. Okay, so you gotta be able to figure it out. You gotta have this picture in mind. You gotta understand that central maximum is 2 lambda over B wide. Right, and then from there on, every single one of these is lambda over B, lambda over B, lambda over B. It's evenly spaced. Okay. So that's one measure of our angle. And then of course our other measure of the angle is that it's just S over D. Right, the distance on the screen divided by the distance to the screen, and we're just going to set these two equal. Okay. So 3 lambda over B, so 3 times 635 E minus 9. Over B, and B is 0.113 E minus 3. That equals, distance. Okay, that's what we're solving. We're solving for S. Okay, and then that's 4.51 away. Okay, so this is the angle on the screen. This is the angle as far as the wavelength goes, right? Okay. So I think we can do this. We're going to go 4.51 times 3 times 635 E minus 9 divided by 0.113 E minus 3. And I get that S equals 0.0760314, or that's 7.60 centimeters. Okay, so there's two things, right? You got to look at what they're talking about as far as in terms of the angle, right? That's going to give you an angle, and it's going to be some number times lambda over B. Okay, then there's a distance on the screen, distance to the screen, right? Those angles will be the same. Okay, yeah, all right. And you could, by the way, you can inverse tan and sine and all that stuff, and it's really the same number. Because I really am very skeptical about this as well.